I know that the series is low-key kind of old. But I haven't done a thoughts video in a while, not since Amazing Digital Circus, because I still gotta watch Hell of a Boss. And Has Been Hotel now. So, but I want to rant about fucking Supernatural while I am working on an order. So that's what we're gonna do today. I just finished watching the first 2 seasons of Supernatural. And oh my god, I have some thoughts about it. Like, first of all, I love the brothers. They are a very good duo. They picked some really good actors for this show. Like, the way these 2 characters, like, interact with each other, like Sam and Dean, are very... They work very well together. They're very funny. It's definitely, you definitely get that brotherly type love from these 2. The fact that they, by the way, this episode's going to contain a little bit of spoilers, because obviously it's a thoughts video. They are, how they're constantly sacrificing for each other. Like at the end of season, well, technically season 1, when Dean died, technically John did sacrifice himself for Dean, but in season 2, when Sam died, Dean sacrificed himself for Sam. I just love that brotherly or sibling type affection, because it's just heartwarming, and it's very overall very sweet. Especially, like, because it kind of, like, at least with, like, people, like, okay, fun fact, I'm an only child. But when I observe, like, siblings interact with each other, or most siblings, actually, yeah, a lot of siblings that I observe interacting with each other, they have that loving type, you know, assholey kind of relationship, where they're just, like, either teasing each other, they're teasing and bullying each other all the time, but in the end, overall, they would do anything for each other. And I love that type of love, you know? You know, sadly, I'll never get to experience that, but, you know, it's fine. Everything's fine. So overall, I do love the characters in the show. Although, out of the 2, I would have to say that Sam's kind of my favorite. He's very diplomatic out of the 2. He tries to resolve things in the most peaceful way that he can. And Dean's just like, let's fight him. Let's fight him. Yeah. Also, like, too, Dean is just, like, an overall asshole to everyone. Everyone. Which I think does add a little bit of, I do like the comedy between the 2 brothers and the interactions that they have with other people, because it definitely, like, lifts some of the load off of the episodes. Some, like, I'd say about every other episode, maybe except for the last 2 episodes of these seasons, are when it's, like, lore-heavy episodes, that comedy relief is very much needed, because when I'm sitting here and I'm watching the show, it just feels heavy. I get very anxious and tense and stressed. So having that little bit of comedy relief in the show definitely lightens the load of the heaviness that the show, you know, portrays. Like, obviously, like, the first 2 seasons, it's about, you know, the boys trying to kill the demon that killed their mother. And as the show goes on, there's a lot more story and background to why this particular demon is trying to hunt down Sam. And I also just love that, I also love Sam's willpower too. Because especially towards the end, instead of giving in to what the demon wanted and killing the last psych person, he spared him. Despite it being his fucking end, he did not care. So he spared the guy, right? So that he could, like, because that's just who Sam is, right? Sam's just, like, this overall, like, diplomatic dude. And it does bite him in the ass, though, because the guy ends up killing him. But it just shows his willpower of not giving into the demon and his fucking will, you know? Also, John's comeback. Oh my god, that was fucking phenomenal. His fucking comeback was amazing. I hate that he had to leave right away. It doesn't, this part doesn't make sense to me. So, why is it that 200 demons got out, but John wasn't able to get out? Why did he have to go back? Like, specifically, why did he have to go back? Well, even then, we don't even know if he went back or not. It's just like, I don't know. He just disappeared. So, I don't know. I guess it just doesn't make any sense to me. But it's fine, I guess. I guess I'll find out later. He's definitely, like, his character was very well written. And honestly, to my opinion, and this is probably going to be a lot of people's opinions, like, they can't, like, they're kind of useless without each other. Like, yeah, there was, like, a couple episodes where they went on, like, solo adventures or whatever, but in the end, ultimately, one showed up for the other, and they finally got the problem, like, they fixed the problem in, like, 5 minutes. It's like, y'all spent, like, 30 minutes of the episode by yourselves trying to figure out how to solve this fucking problem, and then when you could have solved it in 5 with both of you working together. To me, that doesn't make any sense. Like, I mean, like, obviously they are doing that to, like, you know, raise the tension up of the show to make it more drama-filled. Speaking of filled, kind of going back to the whole comedy relief thing, there are not a lot of shows where I personally, where I like the filler episodes. There's very few that are like that. This show definitely needs it. Like, with how heavy this lore is in this show, it's a definitely needed thing, just to give yourself, like, a little break from whatever is going on. There was a couple times when they did, like, back-to-back lore episodes, I was like, can I get a filler episode, please? I don't know if I can take another one of this. So, I definitely think, like, this is definitely, like, one of those shows that definitely needs the fillers in between each lore episode. And again, I don't say that about a lot of shows, because personally, there are some shows, like Black Butler, that definitely don't need filler episodes. Like, most animes that I watch don't need filler episodes. But especially, like, because that, like, the story behind Black Butler is not as dark as this show can definitely be. Obviously, I haven't finished watching Supernatural, so I don't know how dark it actually gets. I just know that everyone's obsessed with it, so I was like, you know what, let's give it a shot. After, when did the show fucking come out? 6 years ago? So I'm like, yeah, let's watch it 6 years later. So I'm just a little late to the game, but honestly, yeah, this is a really, really good show. And I see the hype behind it. Now, am I gonna go and get a supernatural tattooed on me? No, probably not. But this show is definitely, like, worth the hype. Especially if you are into paranormal, you are into drama. It can be a little spooky at times. There was a couple times during the episodes where I was like, ooh, you know, a little jump scare. Which is fine, you know, that's what I kind of get from, like, a show that has this type of story. But yeah, it has a really good balance, in my opinion, between fillers and lore episodes. Because it's definitely that relief that you need, because otherwise it's just gonna be, like, all tensed up during the entire, like, series. Oh, one more thing I do want to talk about, too. How many times do these boys die? Like, there are so many times where they either almost got killed, or they did get killed, but then they got brought back by the other one. It's like, is it literally just 15 seasons of one dying and the other one bringing the other one back? Like, I mean, I guess I'll find out, but just, like, how many times do these guys have to die? Like, is it really necessary? Like, can we just enjoy, like, these boys killing off demons and other supernatural paranormal things? But yeah, I was just like, yeah, that was just, like, a crazy thought that, like, came to me. Oh, Helen, man. Oof. Oh, I gotta talk about Ava, too, but oh, I feel bad for that woman. I mean, at least her child was not in the bar when it burned down. Like, that's a positive. But, like, everything else about it was like, holy shit. Like, imagine if, like, watching your bar burn down to the ground and everybody you knew in there just died. Oh, that has to be, like, the absolute worst thing. The absolute worst thing. Yeah. Oh, and then I was not expecting that of Ava. That character de-evolution, did not like it. I was not expecting her to be, like, all manipulative and turning into overall an evil person. Like, I thought it was gonna be, like, Lily that was gonna be the one to kill everybody or betray them in some way, but no, it was fucking Ava. I was like, holy shit. Because, like, when you first meet Ava, she's like this, like, shy girl, like, very timid, and she's trying to do her best to to save, like, Sam's life. And then when they finally find her, she seems to act like the same person, and then out of fucking nowhere, she just kills Andy. Andy is literally one of the coolest fucking characters that they created, and she just went and fucking killed him. I mean, I am happy, though, that at least Andy was able to communicate with Dean before he passed. Because otherwise, Dean wouldn't have found him. And fucking Sam probably would have gotten killed. Either way, Sam would have gotten killed. Either scenario, Sam would have died. But it's just like, it's crazy. Like, this whole show, it's just like, it's good, but it's like crazy. And I'm kind of excited to see what else they have up their sleeve when it comes to like Sam and Dean's adventure. Because like, now obviously now they gotta fix the mess that they made with the fucking 200 demons. So I'm kind of excited to see like what big demon are they gonna face next. Like, how is Dean gonna somehow miraculously get out of his fucking deal with the demon and hellhounds? I was like low-key kind of disappointed. Like, I understand Dean's point of view and wanting to bring Sam back with the deal, but at the same time I was so fucking disappointed in him because he knew what the ending is gonna look like. And like, Sam was pretty pissed too. Like, I don't fucking blame him. Like, how could you fucking do that, dude? Like, what? Okay. I don't know. I understand, but at the same time, it's like, Dean, you know better. But then again, probably in his thought, and like in his head too, like playing devil's advocate, he was probably thinking like, well, I should have died first. I was the one that was supposed to die first. So he was just, quote unquote, fixing it. I don't know. I want to know how they get out of that, because Dean can't die yet. It's too early. Now when I get to the last season, I'll start questioning it, but like, it's too early for him to die yet. So, but yeah, that was my thoughts on season 1 and 2 of Supernatural. There is a lot more to it. I just didn't want to give like too much of it away, because there is a lot of lore in there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I'm officially kind of back. I know I haven't been posting a lot this year, but school sucks. Some of you guys may know, some of you may not know, I am attending college right now, so I've been kind of trying to focus on that and, you know, try to pass my classes. So, and there's some things that I have to like give up in order to like balance everything in my life out. But I'm going to try to like, I'm officially on break right now, so I'm going to try to make as many videos as I can during my break and then schedule them out far enough, and hopefully I'm not like as delayed when it comes to making videos. So, but like I said, I already gave like 2 video ideas out already that I'll probably do within the next couple weeks. So hopefully you should see those out soon, or see those out. I do also have a couple other videos that I'm in the editing process as well. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. But I'll be back. I'll try to post more consistently. If I don't, I apologize. But I will be back. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you liked it, please give it a like. If you have any other ideas for videos I could do, please leave them down in the comments down below. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. We have fun on this channel, so we do a bunch of like art stuff. I've been doing like throwing in some sewing into the mix. I mainly mess with yarn, but I've been throwing some sewing into the mix, and once summer officially hits, I want to start doing like tie-dye videos. I think those would be really fun. So yeah, anyway, have a great one, guys, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!